What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Solomon, and today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. This video isn't more so of a tactical video. It's more so, I just noticed I have a black eye over here. I caught a knee at training the other night. Off topic, but this video is more so of how I got started in credit, why I even like talk about it or passionate about credit, and why I even started this YouTube channel to begin with. If you're looking for more tactical advice, I would probably kick off this video, but more so this video I want to share my story, my journey of why I got started. Yeah, hopefully some of you guys can relate. I started little businesses here and there. I've always been entrepreneurial. Started selling cookies in high school, and it just kind of developed from there to selling books to private label. One of the biggest challenges I've always faced was funding my own business. I always funded my business with my own money. And after reading Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, how he talks about OPM, other people's money, leveraging other people's money to purchase physical assets that will create your return, that was like a foreign concept to me. I never really understood that because, you know what, they don't teach us that in school. I needed to understand leverage. Credit is leverage. Credit is like jujitsu. I was thinking about doing a video about how credit and jiu-jitsu is similar, but I figured nobody would want to see that. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see a video about how credit is like jiu-jitsu. That'd be, I think, would be an interesting video. I started off with a secured card with my bank. I think it was like a Hickam Federal Credit Union or something. I started with a secured card. For those of you that don't know, a secured card is when you put money down. Let's say 500 bucks. You put $500 down, you give it to the bank. You have no established credit whatsoever. Okay, you have no credit at all. You put this money down as collateral. The bank gives you that exact same credit line. So if you put 500 down, they give you $500 in a credit line, so a credit card with $500 limit, just in case you maxed it out and decide not to pay it back because you have no credibility. They have your $500 right there. So that's how I got started. That quickly grew to from $500 to like $3,000 or something like that. And nobody taught me what credit was. Nobody taught me how to use it. Nobody taught me, like, I was growing up with the conventional wisdom that credit is bad. I just winged it. I bought stuff that I didn't need. I got into credit card debt, and it wasn't that great. I wish somebody like came up to me and explained to me the benefits and the way to use it. Like, credit is a tool. Fast forward, I'm running these little businesses of, private label, using my own money to fund it. I had seen this ad from Tai Lopez because at the time I was just getting into personal development, just learning about just growing, Jim Rohn, Eric Thomas, like all these people, Gary Vee, and I started learning with Tai Lopez. And he had a guy come onto his platform, which was a Stephen Liao. And Stephen, if you guys don't know, Stephen Liao is supposed to be considered a credit guru. At the time, I was just like really interested in what they were talking about. So Steven apparently had like $2 or $3 million worth of credit extended to him at the age of 21 or something like that, something ridiculous, and how he travels the world for free and stays at all these fancy hotels and gets all these good deals and stuff, leveraging credit cards. So I thought to myself, oh, maybe I'll buy the course. They had a course that was selling for like 500 bucks. I thought about buying it. It took me a long time to pull the trigger. I eventually pulled the trigger, bought Stephen Liao's course, and at the time it had brought me immense value. Like, that course really changed the way I thought. Looking back now, there wasn't really, like, knowing what I know now, there wasn't really that much groundbreaking information, but his course really brought me into the world of credit, where once I got through that course and once I started learning about the course, then I started to do my own research. I started to watch Credit Shifu, Ask Sebi. I started watching Brian Jung when he first started his YouTube channel, and many others. I started doing my own research, and I just got obsessed. It was so crazy. I got super obsessed. Like, I would stay up 2-3 o'clock in the morning reading all like the stats on Credit Karma. I would go to like the Points guy, Doctor of Credit, all these people, and I would just like be obsessed with credit cards. And what had happened with me was I started to ask a bunch of my people who are supposed to be ahead of me in life, like people who are 5, 10, 15, 20 years ahead of me in life, and I'd ask them, I'd be like, hey, So, what's your credit score? What kind of credit cards do you have? Like, why do you have that credit card? What made you want to apply for that? Like, what benefits do you have? And but surprisingly, a lot of people did not know, and that's what really threw me off. I was like, you're like 20 years ahead of me in age, and you don't know these things? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Why didn't anybody teach you this? Like, why didn't anybody show you what you have, the power that you have? And a lot of people felt uncomfortable talking about it, which is kind of strange to me. I couldn't understand why. I started leveraging my credit cards and learning about it because I got so obsessed with it. Even my girlfriend, she was thought I was kind of weird, and she even told me, you know what, just be careful with whatever you're doing. I don't care, just be careful, okay? Because she thought it was strange. Um, Anyways, I started traveling a lot more, which is I recommend to anybody. Travel, but you learn a lot about yourself, and you learn just like it's just a it's just creates more experiences for you. You learn about different places and different people and how they live and the way they think and their type of style. It's just so crazy. But so I started traveling more often, and I had friends and family ask me like, "Geez, you're traveling a lot, or how did you do that? How did you get a free stay here? How did you get the free flight? How did you get free food? Like you got all these like all this perks and benefits and stuff, or you got it super cheap or whatever it was. Like, how are you doing that?" And I would, educate my friends, I educate my family, I let them know like, oh, how I'm doing it, and then it just kind of clicked in my head like maybe I should start a channel and then like kind of document my journey. And really, that's what I did. That's why I started this little YouTube channel, just to kind of share my experiences. Like, I'm not perfect. I make a lot of mistakes, honestly, and I'm still learning as I go too. But if I can help someone out there, my friends or anybody that watches or consumes my content, and create a better life for themselves, is that's really means a lot to me. It means a lot to all the content creators out there. Anybody that does content, really, that's what they're doing. That's what they want to provide, some type of value. And I know a lot of controversy between Stephen Liao. People think that he's fake, or a lot of people waste their money saying like, oh, I spent X amount of dollars, I didn't get any value. You have to understand, all the information is out there on the YouTube world or the internet. It's all out there. There's no hidden secrets to anything. When you purchase a course, when you buy a book, when you go to a seminar, when you purchase mentorship, you do it because you want to save yourself time. What is the most valuable thing in the world? It's time, right? Because you can't get time back. So when you buy things like that, when you invest in things like that, investing in yourself, you're investing in time. You're saving the 40 hours maybe it takes for you to learn about the 524 rule just from watching YouTube videos and seeing what cards make sense for you. And then you buy a course for $500, which cuts that 40,000 or 40 hours of research down to 3 hours of just watching set videos of how things work. Breaks it down for you, so you don't have to go through and funnel through all that crap. I regret buying Stephen Liao's course, because it really set me on a path and created this life that I can just up and go whenever I want to. I've learned how to do so much more things, and not only from Stephen, I've learned from a bunch of other people. You want to take little things from different people and then take what you like and throw away the rest, okay? Not everything he teaches is going to make sense. Not everything this person or that person or that those people show you is going to relate to you, but there will be that one nugget that you can take that could make you more money in the future. Perfect example, I bought this course, sort of like a little mentorship. It was super cheap. It was only like $100. Actually, a lot of people kind of teased me about it. My girlfriend, a few coworkers, my best friend, they were like, you spent $100 on that? That's kind of silly. But that $100 investment saved me $810. Now, it's kind of, I won't explain what it was, but it's stuff like that. Like, I took a leap of faith of investing in this course, and all the naysayers came at me and they told me like, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money, like, stop being stupid, it's all a scam. And I implemented, and it was only one thing I learned, one thing, implemented it, saved myself $810. It's so crazy, guys. like it's cliche to say, but information is power. Knowledge is power. And really, the whole point of me starting this YouTube channel was that gets me excited, dude. Like I'm honestly, I'm just a bartender. I'm just a server. I work in a restaurant. I'm not that bright. Trust me, I am not that smart. If you guys went to school with me, you guys know that. But I'm obsessed with creating a better life, not only for myself, but for the people around me. Because thing is that the more I learn, the more people that I can help, the more people that the people around me, like they message me, they send me DMs asking me questions, and I'm able to answer them. And even if I don't know the answer, I'll tell them, like, I don't know, but I can find out. And it only takes like a Google search. So what I'm trying to get at is that, like, I started because I invested in a course. That course really brought me into the world where I did my own research. I was obsessed, and I'm still obsessed with credit cards and credit and leveraging credit for my own personal use. But really, it's just when I talk to friends and stuff about it, this is something that it's weird, it's touchy, people don't like to talk about it, but really it should be taught. And I get why they don't teach us this in school, because it's easier. Like, ignorance is easier to control. Knowledge is freedom, and the more you learn, really the more you earn. You want to earn more, you don't change your job, you change your mindset. And then really, that's pretty much what this journey is all about. Is just growing and constantly growing, and making mistakes and failing and learning from those mistakes and building. So really, for the most part, I wanted to share how I started in the credit game, why it's so important to me, and how it's changed my life. And pretty much, I started this YouTube channel to help people understand credit as well. Like, obviously, I'm an entrepreneur. Eventually, I would like to come out with a course. I want to come out and teach people how to save, first of all, save them time, because they don't have to rummage through all the crap online. They could perhaps take the course and learn and get the information that I know, but that's later down in the future. But for now, I just want to help and provide free value. I want to help you guys. So I'm a big believer in investing in yourself. Do I suggest investing in Stephen Liao's course? That's up to you. That's not for me to say. But just understand that if you put money into a course to invest in yourself, don't argue and try to find out how this is a ripoff. Think to yourself, like, where's the golden nugget? Where's that one thing that I spent $1,000 here and it's gonna make me $10,000 in the future? Like, where is it? Where is it? Like, be a gold miner. All right. So pretty much that's what this video is about. It's more so just sharing my story, why it's important, and where I want to take this eventually. So thank you guys so much for watching. I have more videos coming out real soon. If you guys haven't yet, do me a favor. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Aloha.